Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and back to another episode of God of War. We're basically approaching the end of the game now since we just defeated the last major boss in the previous one, and now we're kind of just hopping back and going back to Atreus Temple to finally go to Jotunheim, which is the entire reason we were going on this journey to begin with. But yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into it and let us finish off the story once and for all. Alright guys, so none of the doorways are open, which means we do have to go by boat, and I think that's normal because I think you will normally get maybe. Oh no, you can straight fast travel to Brock's shop, but you know I'm not gonna do that. We are just gonna go take the boat because I think there's probably some extra dialogue on the boat, like cutscenes. Mimir doesn't get a lot of voice lines, but he does get a lot in the boat travels as well, so I like that sometimes. But yeah, it's been a journey, honestly. It's been a big journey from the very beginning of God of War.
Mimir, you never told me what happened with the stonemason's son.
Hrimthur, son of Thamur. After completing his father's masterwork, the Great Wall of Jotunheim, he thought of nothing but making the Aesir pay for their crimes against the giants. Once he longed to fight Thor, but tragedy had brought wisdom to Hrimthur and cunning. He observed Midgard's walls were half-built and shoddy, for no Aesir god could be bothered with such tiresome labour. So Hrimthur adopted the guise of an ordinary man and made the Aesir an offer. He would build them majestic new walls, and if he couldn't build them within 2 turns of the season, they would owe him nothing for his labours. And if he succeeded, he asked only for an audience with the goddess Freya. Odin agreed, knowing the task was impossible, but intrigued by the stranger. Hrimthur made short work of it, of course. He had the benefit of his father's training and the aid of a magical stallion for fetching stones. Odin was not happy to find himself on the losing end of the wager, but he seemed to uphold his end of the bargain. Freya was sent to meet the mason, and to her surprise, he wanted only to whisper something in her ear. That being done, he made his way out of Asgard. And when he found Thor awaiting him at the gates of Midgard, he knew he had been double-crossed. But he didn't care, because his plan was complete.
It was? What did he say to Freya?
Only she could say for certain, but I've had many moons to work it out. Hrimthur knew that Freya loathed the Aesir, despite her marriage to Odin, and I believe he gave her the secret to Asgard's defences. Some weakness he may have built in, structural or magical, which I expect will be exploited come Ragnarok when Surtur arrives to burn Asgard to ash. If not sooner.
Alright. I love these little stories from Mimir. These little tales, you know? They're so cool. But I mean, oftentimes you kind of have to miss them because you're traveling from one point to another. But alright. We have finally headed over to Jotunheim. Man, it feels so weird to know the journey is almost at its end. Alright, let's go check it out. Goodbye, Brock and Sindri. We're headed over to Jotunheim.
Here we go! I can't believe we're gonna see the giants.
Well, if things work according to the plan, go ahead and lock in Jotunheim and we'll be on our way. Probably.
Probably, yeah. Let's get it. So Jotunheim is the nope, I am clearly on the wrong side of that one. Alright, so there we go. I wonder if we'll be able to visit Jotunheim after the end of the story, but I guess we'll see.
Boy, ahead. Get ready.
Oh, right. Got him. Let's hope this doesn't cause you to explode or anything.
Oh, hadn't considered that. Maybe we should talk about this a bit more.
Nah, I'm sure you'll be fine. Ready?
Oh, that's unpleasant!
Now, boy! must be close.
Well, what are we waiting for? Think it's far?
We will see.
A word, please, before we continue. Listen, the last thing you two need up there's a decomposing heat ruin in the moment. Why don't I wait for you here? This is between you and the boy.
True. But if someone were to
My
fight...
lady sips soft, perfect sloshers. You done did it.
Sorry. We had to see this.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. Fine, damn it. Fine.
Watch the head till we return.
I can do this. No, I can't. Oh.
Okay.
Ready. Come.
I'm kind of intrigued now. Does this doorway just directly open up to the peak, or...? Oh right, because the tower is in the trees of Yggdrasil. Sorry, not, I keep on saying pronouncing Yggdrasil. It's probably pronounced it's pronounced Yggdrasil, I believe. So that's why the tower is like this, because we're headed through the branches of Yggdrasil from the tower, from the Jotunheim tower, despite the fact that it got flipped. All right, here we go. This shivering energy.
Look! We're on the giant's fingers. I can see the highest peak ahead. Right over there. We did it.
We did.
What are you doing?
I have nothing more to hide.
Can we go now? We're so close.
Boy. Carry her.
Oh wow, so those are the gates. They do look like the gates from back on the peak previously, but... And also the fact that Atreus has grown so much from when the journey started, being able to talk with animals, knowing he's a god, unlocking these abilities. The journey has been amazing.
Boy.
It's nothing. I just thought I'd hear voices by now.
Yeah, this is no fighting. This is absolutely just chill. We are here to enjoy the journey, the end of the journey, the reason why we're here in the first place.
Hello? Anybody here?
Are these the actual giants? Are these what giants would have looked like? I see a bunch of white circles. Let's check it out.
What is this place?
They must have all come through here when they left Midgard. What was left of them.
It does remind me of those statues you get in Hell when you're walking the pathway.
Why carve all these faces?
What if this is all the giants that got out of Midgard alive? Not really many at all.
It's a lot more emptier than I was really expecting.
Odin and Thor, ruining everything for everybody.
Huh. I don't know, I just noticed the gateway. I didn't like Odin and Thor. I can't quite make that out. But yeah, it's really empty, huh?
Where are they now?
The giants came back home so they could survive. But I'm not sure they did.
That's interesting though, but wouldn't there have naturally been giants left in Jotunheim?
Huh. Who's the guardian?
Guardian, huh? Interesting. Some more lore we're gonna add there? Thank you, Atreus.
I should feel them, but I don't. This place is dead. What happened to them? Why'd Mom send us here?
One question is answered and two more take its place.
Wait! Father! Something's happening! It's your axe. It's smaller. Look! She's arguing with a bunch of giants. She knew giants? That's us. The first time we met the world serpent. But how? And our fight with Baldur. But that just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings. This is our story.
No. This is your story.
But what does it all mean?
That I was not the only parent with secrets.
You didn't know. She was a giant. I'm a giant. Why didn't she tell us?
She sent us here, knowing we would find this.
But why not just tell us the truth?
Your mother would have had good reasons. Baldur was never sent to find me. He was tracking her all along, not knowing she was only ashes.
If she had a plan for us, I trust it. Whatever it is. Besides, she hasn't been wrong yet. Come on. We're so close to the end now.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Interesting. So Kratos. I can't read runes. So Atreus goes off on his own journey with two... Are those wolves? Interesting. Interesting. This broken mural is what's got me interested, because I want to know how that lines up with God of War Ragnarok and any potential sequels to Ragnarok as well. So, okay, just a quick rundown of everything here, because I really want to see if it really represented it. So here is the fight with the Storm Dragon, the Terror Dragon. I forgot his name. Hizar something. This is us fighting Magni Emoti at Thamor's corpse. That is us getting out of hell on the floating boat. this middle area, the one right underneath it, I'm guessing it's just the Towers of Helheim. That's Faye being burned. So that's Freya controlling Thamor's corpse, and us finding Baldur. And then this is us meeting the World Serpent. That would be... can't quite tell. I assume... that's Freya? Or no? Oh wait, no. So this is definitely before the events of the God of War. So this is Faye, and then Faye giving birth to Atreus. We one big family, and this snake thing, and then this is where this journey starts. So they have sort of marked the major events in the story, but I mean obviously not how the things happen, and I think that's how it works, because some of the giants have like skilled at prophecy, as we come to learn, and that's pretty epic. Pretty cool. Alright.
Look. It's Mother's. She was here. She saw every step we took before we took it. Like she was always with us. Watching over us. Leading us home.
Indeed.
Let's finish it.
Yep, let us finish it. So she already marked the path knowing we would come here anyways, you can see it. But here we go. The last leg of our journey. To the very peak of Jotunheim. Here we go. Atreus. I know, I feel so almost sentimental right now. Just like I don't want this journey to end, but all journeys end, right? All journeys end. So, here we go. Last step.
Father?
No. We do it together. Son. Goodbye, Faye.
I love you, Mom. The giants. They really are all gone. There's nothing for us here.
Come.
So, I get that Mother was a giant, which makes me part giant and part god.
And part mortal.
Right. I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. My name on the wall. The giants called me... Loki?
Loki. That's the name your mother wanted for you when you were born. She must have called you that to her people.
But why?
A question for another day. Let us go home.
Damn. We finally finished it. Oh my god. Mother's ashes. Really quickly though, before we continue on this with this amazing music, that's a lot of corpses. It's a point I think they made that a lot of the giants have probably gone, and as you can see, a lot of the corpses litter the land. I was particularly struck by that hand that's sticking out, but a lot of these people are kind of dead. Well, not all giants are giant,
Over here.
but definitely this is an interesting site to take in because we don't know how the rest of the story goes now, where all the giants are. But yeah, let's go. And as well, Atreus' real name is supposedly supposed to be Loki, which we all know is the god of mischief and shapeshifter, smooth talker, animal talker extraordinaire. So he's definitely gonna play a little bit more into the other, into Ragnarok as well, from what I've seen, and I like that. I like that. But let's get going. Let us get going back home.
Guess it all makes sense now. Why she want to end up here? Be with her kind? But did she know it was going to be like this here? Is this what she wanted us to see? Did she want us to tell the people? Or keep it a secret?
I do not know.
So what should we do?
I trust you to decide that.
Oh. So, why'd you want to name me Atreus? I know it can't be for a god.
No. He was a soldier. A Spartan.
A great warrior?
All Spartans are great warriors. We trained from birth. Our lives were discipline, duty, battle, and death. Life was grim, and we greeted it grimly. But Atreus of Sparta was unlike the rest of us. He wore a smile even in the worst of times. He was happy. He inspired us to hope that though we were machines of war, yet there was humanity in us. Goodness. When the day came for him to lay down his life in battle, his sacrifice saved countless others and turned the tide in our favor. I carried him home on his shield and buried him with all the honors of Spartan custom. His memory was a comfort in dark times.
Wow, you actually told a good story. Mimir missed it.
Alright, I don't believe there's anything else, so... And as the credits roll, my gosh, such a beautiful feeling. I have to say, the music of this game is just phenomenal. It's amazingly how, just how great it fits into this.
I understand if you want to go home, but I bet there are still some corrupted Valkyries out there that could be set free. Some other help people. Maybe helping people was part of why Mom sent us out here, too. I mean, what would Atreus of Sparta do?
And what would Loki do?
Huh. That's a weird name. I'm glad we went with yours.
I find it interesting, because Loki's supposed to be the god of mischief, but yet Atreus is the one who helps, so... Interesting twist of events.
Lads, am I glad to see you. I believe I've reached my limit for dwarven charm.
What happened, Mimir?
They took an uncomfortable number of measurements and then proceeded to bicker about the weather.
Where do you want us to take you?
How about the warm confines of anywhere bloody else?
Alright. Explore with Atreus, continue exploring, complete Dwarven favors, free dragons, travel to Muspelheim and Niflheim, find new items in the shop to get powerful equipment that will allow you to defeat all legendary corrupted Valkyries. Location of all corrupted Valkyries have been revealed on your map, and which is great because I defeated like 5 of them, I believe, so actually knowing where they are is actually gonna help. Like, I ain't even joking. As you can see, I defeated 3 out of 4 Valkyries, so the one I'm missing is... here? Oh, okay, I think it's because I couldn't travel to the peak before, but I think now if I can, I should be able to access this one. Either that or they're somewhere in the mountain. But I've done the Valkyrie for Alfheim, for Helheim, and Muspelheim. The one in Niflheim is going to be a bit tough because I need to figure out how to get like some better gear. Because I believe Niflheim is one of the hardest areas to go through because of all the fog. Everything else is really easy to grind, I think, relatively, as long as you get the right gear. But Niflheim, damn. So, New Game Plus allows you to start a new game while maintaining your equipment, XP, hack silver, and purchase items. New Game Plus can be accessed anytime with the game's option menu. Cool. So I guess we've officially finished the game, and let's return back to Midgard here. Right, open this up. Back to Midgard we go.
Before we return to Midgard, I should warn you, more time has passed than you likely realise. The snowfall that began when you slew Balder has become something else. The stuff of omens.
For the coming of winter.
Not just any winter, but a great winter to span 3 summers. And when it's done, Ragnarok begins.
Ragnarok. From snow.
Aye, snow. Lots more snow. And then the end of the bloody world, in that approximate order.
Another prophecy.
No, brother. Prophecy doesn't expect this for 100 more winters at least. You've changed something. Prophecy didn't count on you.
Interesting. So, I believe this is called, from what I know from Ragnarok, I believe it's called Fimbulwinter. That's gonna be pretty intense.
I'm telling you, it's Fimbulwinter. I can feel it in my scrote. This is the big one.
Stop saying that. Oh, you're making me very nervous. It was bound to snow sooner or later.
That ain't just snow and you know it. It's the end times.
How dare you make me the voice of reason?
Guys,
Just discussing the weather.
Ah,
Bit of a cold snap lately.
What he means is, Fimbulwinter's upon us, boys. The winter to end all winters. I can feel it in my scrote.
yeah, we heard.
So if you're heading home, try to keep moving, and also to not die.
Or if you're not heading home, same advice.
pretty good advice. Hold up. Let's go outside. Let's see if the snow has started to fall. They were not joking. Post-game God of War looks very different. It's so blue. There's legitimately frost here. I mean, I can't. There's no like explicit frost detail in the statues, but everything looks really blue. A little bit more blue than I'm a little bit accustomed to. But yeah, we've officially finished. We've officially finished the story, I believe. I'm a little confused about why we can't travel to any other region yet, unless we're supposed to go back home right now. Actually, you know what? Let me give a shot to the fast travel real quick, because I don't normally have it like not being able, like not accessible. So I'm a little bit confused. Let me see what's up. Let me see what's up here. Oh yeah, we can access everything. We just had to do it. Okay, so it was locked before, but with the moment we access the gateway, everything is in fact unlocked. I think it was just for the specific purposes of the story, which is why that happened.
Oh man, the tower ate the Unity Stone, didn't it? I wanted to fly again.
Yes, that's a terrible pity.
Yeah, no thanks. I don't want to jump off the thing again. I tried it once. I remember I mentioned this in a previous video about what happens if you jump off. You just disintegrate without the Unity Stone. So I don't want to go into that again. Right, we're just returning back to the peak just to see, make sure everything works out. Yeah, everything looks so much more blue. It really is right now. Yeah. Back up to the peak here. It's been a while since we've been to the peak. Yeah. Alright, but I hope you guys staying safe and staying healthy. This has been one heck of a journey from the very beginning of God of War all the way to the very end over here. And I'm really excited just to see what's coming up next. Yeah, it's just a lot of cool stuff. I've actually done quite a bit of the open world stuff. As you can see from here, I have defeated 6 out of 8. So the last 2 is one in Midgard, which is Air, and then one in Niflheim. But the one in Niflheim might take me a little longer before I can fully 100% that, because Niflheim is tough, like I've mentioned. But yeah, This has been such a great game. I'm honestly, because I would not have probably gotten this myself, because I wasn't that interested in the sort of fantasy, nor was I really involved in God of War prior to this. But playing through this game, you kind of understand the thing about God of War. It's that sort of almost boss rush, almost, in some areas, and that gear. And I really love the story and the music. Everything about this game is just beautiful. It really is. But yeah, hope you guys staying safe and staying healthy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So, bye.